was one of my bucket list as well. How a player needs to be technically sound, different set of challenges which will be resolved there, and again it will also be supported by individual player report by the end.
Correct.
So I would say this is your chance. You should come and grab it.
Indu, you recently traveled to Europe as a part of the player development camp. How was this experience?
Okay, so first of all, though, I was very fortunate to get this chance. Yes, because of BBFS. Again, it was one of my bucket list as well. let me just add this way. Okay, to board the flight. First flight that has to be international flight. So because of BBFS, I got this opportunity to be there. Again, the second most fascinating part was that I'm going to experience the world football. Yes, that was again to experience what exactly goes in Benfica. So I literally got goosebumps when I got to know that I'm going. So again, overall, if I would say, it was a wonderful experience because the hands-on approach coaches gave us as coaches and players to our players, it was very unique and different. Yes, I won't say things doesn't happen in India that way, but there are few things which were really
football in Europe. I agree.
Yeah.
How did you prepare for this, both personally and professionally?
Okay, so when I got to know about this opportunity that I am going, so I literally got on search about what exactly Benfica holds, what history it is. Again, and that time Europa League was also going on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that time it was that culture there where everywhere people are more about watching matches.
Correct.
And again sitting together. So again, I was very prepared to go along with the kids and to note what exactly will going to happen there. So I was very sure that I'm going to prepare a report from my own side, that what exactly has been the learning for players and as being coaches for me.
Okay.
So this is how I went in.
How, in your experience, obviously we also do so many training sessions, as Indian coaches, you do your licenses, you do so much preparation before you go on field and, and prep our players. How are the sessions different there compared to us?
So if it is about BBFS specifically, if we'll talk about, things are quite similar. I won't say things are different, but again, the biggest thing which I have seen there is the approach. The approach coaches were using was a bit different than what we do here in India, because we still need to build on that, where coaches take this job seriously. Because I've seen those coaches taking their job seriously. Okay, and that was the thing which really differentiate us from them.
So when you say taking it seriously, can you share one or two things that you specifically noticed?
Okay, the biggest thing which I would going to say is session plan, the basic requirement. Because I still see youngsters when they come in, it is not only about BBFS, it is about football, general in football. They want to do coaching, they want to earn money, they want to grow in football as a coach, but they are really not ready to put in the effort which is required. The first thing, which is again the planning. What exactly you want your kid to know, what exactly you want your kid to learn, and how you're going to evaluate what he has learned. So everything goes like this. So if the first step is being missed, which is again to prepare, how you're going to get the further things. And this is what I really liked there. They were literally having that thorough plan in their hand, where they have divided the sections, how they're going to go about. And I would say I am doing that, yes.
Okay.
So I'm happy about that. But again, the way they approach the players, the way they deal with them, okay, the way they try and implement things as per their curriculum, to support the specific age group they were targeting. So that was something different which was there.
So something about the training sessions again, and one thing, how long, say a typical training session was how long?
It was a 1.5 hour.
1.5 hours.
Yeah.
And And this is something that we get asked in the residential academy also a lot, and I'm sure you get asked this in the non-residential academy as well, in football schools and in development schools. Get asked this question: why do we train only an hour and a half every day? And even during our residential academy orientations, parents ask us that we go to XYZ academies, and you guys only train say an hour and a half every day, while the others train say 3-4 hours a day. What did you think about this? I mean, what would you tell a parent who will ask you this question?
Okay, so again, if I'll just simply be taking you to what I have experienced in Benfica, they also follow a curriculum which goes as 3 days a week.
And 1.5 hours.
Yes, exactly. And that too for the players, those who are a bit developed and those who are taking football seriously. They have this setup for them only, where they train 90 minutes with them. Yeah, because I would say why they have chosen this particular thing is, again, because they want to keep the player engaged in further things, not just in football, but to go and explore on to further things as well. And the second comes the availability of resources. That also is the prime thing which happens there, because we got a chance to visit 4 different clubs. Yes, club setups they were having, where we went with the players to play matches. There we got in and asked the coach that how your structure goes. So they were very open on this. When you talk about 90 minutes has to be 90 minutes. There you don't compromise on that things. Yes, so 3 days if you say, then it has to be planned what you are going to do on those 3 days, and 90 minutes has to be justice. Yes, so it shouldn't be coming down to 40 minutes or 50 minutes.
So I guess it's more than the quantity, it's the quality of the training
absolutely,
sessions that
quality.
Really, matter. Yes. So what specific skills did you see that our players gained from these camps?
Okay, so first I would say that whenever Indians go there, like when it is about players, so they were very fascinated. Yes, we are going out, we are going to meet foreign coaches, we are going to be trained under something called Benfica, again a big brand. Yes, so they were already very boosted with that particular thing. So with their expectation, it was like they're going to meet coaches and they're going to understand what they have for them. Okay, and I would say our players also grabbed a lot many things, where they were a lot more focused about technique development. Okay, so they didn't do a lot many things with tactics. Okay, they were more into technique development, how a player needs to be technically sound. Okay, before entering the tactics. Okay, because tactics is sheer what coach wants players to do as per the strategies.
Correct.
Okay, so by the time kid is not able to take that load and demonstrate what he has as a technique, how a coach will going to implement tactics?
Correct. Your match strategy, your team, all of that comes later. First, it's your individual development.
Absolutely. Right? If I want that pass to go to that further player, if that player's capability is not to pass till there, how are you going to implement my tactics? So this is what they also did the same. They worked on the technical part only. But again, saying so, technical parts were also including the tactical aspects. Yes. So it was a mixture of both. Okay, they were really not having specific session just to target physicality. Okay, physical components, but they were including it along.
Oh, nice.
So that was a good part which I feel we are doing. Okay, which we are already doing, but they are also aligned. Means we are also aligned to them. Okay. So I was happy. So for the player, it was the fascinating part that they are being trained at the coaches and they are getting different drills to do and under different setup where coaches' approaches are different, as I talked about earlier.
Yeah, right. Now that you're back, in India with these players, do you see that these kids have changed a bit after the experience?
Okay, so I haven't got a chance to meet all the players back, but again, a few players were there from Chandigarh itself. Yeah, 6-7 players were of Chandigarh. So I've seen those players, they are like more into football now. They take football serious and they really do things which are required to be in football. And I really, when I meet them, I really see them talking about football.
Nice.
I really see them coming to me and asking questions, how they can really grow and how they can really improve on the particular thing they are not good at. So this thing and that curiosity is there. So I would say that has come up from there with our players.
Did you learn anything about yourself as a coach when you went to this camp?
Okay, so let me be very frank. This camp was more of for the player development. Yes, but as a coach, I had a target for myself that whatever things are going, as I told you, I'll be preparing a report. As a coach, what has been my learning? Yeah, so we also got a chance at the end to interact with the head there, the coach, the one who is dealing with the coach education and further things. So we got to understand how things goes there. So as a coach, for me, it is to understand if we are aligned, or maybe what exactly we are doing in India and what exactly is happening outside. Okay, not to compare ourselves, because I really don't like this thing being compared.
Also, I think the environment is different. Their training environments are different. Their everything is different. The cultures are different.
Absolutely.
So I think we take the learning, we bring it here, and we kind of customize it to the way our atmosphere is.
Beg, borrow, and steal.
Right? Well, perhaps not steal, but the rest. Now that we have the camp coming up at Southampton, and this one holds so many promises for us because of the new partnership, because they are our international academy partner. How do you see this play development camp being different from the one you've already experienced?
Okay, so first of all, I was very happy that one will going to get a chance to visit Southampton. Yeah, so again, that is the biggest thing I would say will going to be fascinating for all the coaches around there, and it has to be target for everyone to be there. Yes, so again, the brief which I have got is that it will be more of a training exposure. Yes, players will going to get there. So I would say how it will be different from what we have got in Benfica, where there we got to play matches. But again, I would say the training thing they did before playing those matches was more helpful, because there they were getting chances to meet the coach and to understand what exactly they need to improve on, rather than just going and playing matches. Okay, so here the difference which I can see is more of training sessions will be there. If it is about 7 days thing which we are going with there, so more training sessions will be there. They will be more inclined towards player development. Different set of challenges which will be resolved there. Yes, again on the individual basis, and again it will also be supported by individual player report by the end. So that is the biggest thing which I see is different from what we did in the last camp, and we will going to get in this Southampton camp.
Not to forget the Premier League match.
Yes, oh God, how I can really forget it? Chelsea versus Southampton.
Yes. There is a Southampton versus Manchester United, and I think Southampton and Arsenal.
Okay.
So we get to see 2 matches between the time slots that we go in.
Is it because Chelsea was really in demand everywhere? So this is what I heard.
No. I'm sorry to disappoint. No, it's not a Chelsea match.
Okay, no problem. Let's just go.
Yeah. So how important is it for players to be mentally prepared for the challenges of an international camp?
So obviously one needs to be prepared, because it will be a different culture we'll be going in, okay, and it will be a different setup we'll be getting to be in. So one need to be mentally prepared. One need to be ready to learn rather than just to observe things what are happening, but to be ready to learn and to be ready to get the feedbacks as much as possible, so that those things can be built on once the player comes back to India.
That's correct. Yes, I think that's a great thing, because now that the coaches are going to be interacting with Southampton team for the coach education programs as well. The idea is that once the players come back, through you all, we continue to, the Southampton team continues to work on our players, right? Are there any specific skills or habits that the kids have to work on before attending a foreign camp?
Okay, so again a good question, because I have seen players just focusing only on playing football when they come to ground. But again, there are few things which goes on the background as well, where they really need to keep themselves active when they are really not training. Okay, again maintaining their diet as well, nutrition as well, so that those things when they go there can be a support for them. Okay, and again I would say if a player is mentally prepared to be there and to get what exactly those people have for us, things can go and fall in the place.
What advice would you give to aspiring players, who are looking for an international exposure like this?
So I would say this is your chance. You should come and grab it, because as I got to know from you only that it is not only for BBFS we would like to channelize it, but we would like to keep it open for all the players, those who are interested and those who really want to maybe be and experience that thing happening in Southampton.
Experience the Southampton way.
Yes, exactly. So this can be your chance. And I got to meet one international coach when I was working with senior women national team of Haryana. There our camp was going in Faridabad, Manav Rachna. So that coach told me he's an African and American based coach. He has two nationalities. Okay, but again he told me that a player needs to go and experience everything. If you will just sit at your home, let's say if it is only India you're being in and getting to play here only, or being trained under the same set of coaches and same mindset, you will be restricted and rigid with few things. But when you get such chances, you get to exposure the different mindsets, you get to exposure the different approaches.
Right.
Yeah. So this is one of the biggest thing one will going to get once you decide to be ready for the international camp.
So हम ऐसे कैंप से ऑन फील्ड ऑब्वियसली बच्चे ट्रेनिंग they like you just said they learn the tactics, they learn so many things that that they experience during the camp. Off field क्या सीखता है बच्चे when they go for a camp like this?
Okay, so simplest thing is again the biggest thing which we also channelize here is life skill.
Yeah.
How to survive on their own. How to really survive without their parents. Again on a different place which is not in India. Yes, and again to bond, to get socialized, to know what exactly is happening around and how to deal with such situations. Yeah, so how to pack their bag even. Yeah, it definitely goes for all the parents, those who really care about their kids, but again they really need to let their kids go out of their zone, because eventually if it is about football will not going to come to them sitting at home.
That's right.
They have to step out, and to step out they will going to get a lot many things, which is again I talked about life skills, how to deal with how things are going around when someone is really not going your way or things are not going your way, how you're going to manage. Okay, if things are not happening as you have planned, how you're going to face that challenge.
Yes.
Okay, so all these things are there which will going to contribute in the overall development when we talk about.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Indu. I'm sure even for those parents, from Chandigarh who are probably considering the player development camp, I'm sure they can speak to you in person to understand how your experiences have been.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.